Hi everyone, and welcome to the OSU-Tulsa Library's tutorial on how to access newspapers through the library website. In this video, we will look at finding local and national news through the library databases and through the library publication finder. Visit tulsa.okstate.edu/library to get started. On the library homepage, the first thing you'll notice is the library catalog search, as well as several quick links. If you need help at any point during your search, visit the Ask a Librarian page to contact the library. We're going to use the full-text journals and the A to Z databases links to find newspapers. From the library homepage, click Full-Text Journals to access the publication finder. The publication finder can be particularly useful if you know the name of the newspaper you are looking for. Note that if you are not on campus while accessing the newspapers, you will be asked to log in to the library using your OSU credentials. My default search has title, contains, and all, rather than books only or journals only. Keeping the default to all will pick up newspapers and other publications. If I start typing in Tulsa World, the newspaper will pop up, and it will show me different options for how I can access the newspaper with coverage date ranges. Clicking the first link takes me to the Access World News Research Collection database, which shows several news options provided by Newsbank, including the Tulsa World and other local and national papers. If I click the Tulsa World collection, I can access the Tulsa World. Clicking on the collection takes me to a landing page. Both of these links contain current coverage. One is in text format, and one is in image format, which looks like what you would see on a print newspaper. Note that there is a coverage date difference for both of these links. Clicking these links will take me to another page where I can browse issues by date. You can choose to search, or you can select the date you would like to view. So that is a starter on how to find specific newspaper titles via the publication finder. Another option is to search via the library's A to Z databases. Going back to the library homepage, tulsa.okstate.edu/library, we can find the A to Z databases link. Note that the A to Z databases link and this databases link under the search box will both take you to the databases. On the A to Z databases page, you will see that we have many available databases, but we're looking specifically for news databases. If you click on the All Database Types drop-down menu, you can narrow the list to news, newspapers, and news sources. Now you can see how many databases we have that are just for news. Some of these databases archive historical collections, and some contain more recent news articles. Reading through each database description and noting the date ranges will help you determine if the database will be useful to you in your search. For example, the Latin American Newspapers database contains newspapers published between 1805 and 1922. So this database would be helpful if searching for historical newspapers, but would not necessarily be helpful for current news. We have many options for current newspaper coverage for local, regional, national, and some international news. So if you're looking for a particular topic, you might try your search in multiple databases, such as America's News, the New York Times, Newspaper Source Plus, Newswires, Nexus Uni, the Tulsa World, and more. Most of these you can access through the library website without creating a new account, although again, if you were off campus, you will have to sign in with your OSU credentials. Note that for the New York Times Online, you have to register and create a New York Times account using your OSU credentials. Once you register, you can log in with your OSU account to access current New York Times articles. As we noted earlier in the publication finder, there are many news options provided by Newsbank, including the Tulsa World. I can access the Tulsa World collection by clicking on it in the databases list. And now I'm back to the same landing page I saw earlier. From the A to Z page, I can also click on America's News. The top of the page notes that Newsbank provides a comprehensive collection of reliable news sources covering a wide array of topics and issues. On the front page, under the quick links, are links to the Tulsa World and others provided by Newsbank. Maybe I want to start a search here and search in multiple places at once, or maybe I want to browse suggested topics, or maybe I want to search directly in the Tulsa World to narrow my scope. Once again, clicking on the Tulsa World collection brings me to the landing page with coverage options. From the library homepage, I could also search for what I want to look at in the catalog, but it can be a little more difficult because the catalog searches for books, ebooks, academic articles, reports, and so much more. For example, a quick search for Oklahoma and policy gets me over 50,000 results, which is very overwhelming. I could add in another term such as school policy or health policy to narrow my search. I can also use the filters on the left to search for only news. This narrows my search quite a bit more, and I can also only look for news from 2023 to 2025 to narrow my publication date range. This narrows my search quite a bit, and right away I can see that I have several options offered through Newsbank, regional business news, Newspaper Source Plus, such as the Oklahoman, Journal Record, and more. So I could search this way using keywords, or I could go and browse news articles directly in the newspaper publication. There are many ways to find news articles and good quality news sources. We just scratched the surface today with the library's publication finder and the A to Z databases links. If you need help or want to explore a research topic in more depth, visit the Ask a Librarian page to make a research appointment or contact the library via chat, email, phone, or text with any questions. Thank you for watching this tutorial on accessing newspapers through the library. Check out our YouTube channel for more tutorials on searching and using library resources.